Morning. Sorry for the delay, guys. Okay, I came as soon as possible. So before talking to you guys, let me see. We have this fair value gap over here. We're very far away from it, so I'm a bit late. Hmm. Took the Asian low. So I guess we're gonna be bearish from now on. What will be the next target? This relative to equal lows and the new day opening up. 8:30 open. We're below midnight and 8:30 open, which means we're supposed to be bullish. This is a short here, and we're having a new day opening up high that has not been touched. SMT with yes. If anything, I will be short here and having my stop at 8:45. Hello, Ivan. So I don't know. This will be another short opportunity. 21:38. To be honest, I believe we're gonna attack this relative equal highs over here. I believe we still should be bullish, but we have two fair value gaps, so I'll be patient a bit, but keep in mind I'm still bullish on a daily. I honestly believe they can flip the scenario here and go bullish. I really believe so. New day opening up would be the target if we're really turning bearish here. Yeah. Closing the trade, you can keep it, guys, open. Just having bullish thoughts. So if it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall without us this morning. It's still very, like, this is respecting the lower part of this fair value gap is respected and everything. We don't have any news today, so yeah. If you're keeping the short, the one that I just canceled, 751 would be the target for you. I just don't like the fact that we're here and we're trading it here, but it is what it is. My bad. I did not. I just came. I didn't have time to watch the market too much, so I'm torn. I believe this short might be working. Let's see. I still can get in here, but very difficult day. We have SMT with ES, just for you to know, to understand why I'm having these bullish thoughts. If we trade above this high, we're gonna buy this breaker or inversion fair value gap, but we need confirmation first. And usually in these cases, it's just a very bullish candle confirmation, because we have relative equal highs over here, and on ES we have SMT plus relative equal highs, plus the fact that ES has yet to reach all-time highs. Dow is dipping, left relative equal highs. Yeah, it's just not an easy day, and shorts can still be winning here. I'm just going with my experience on this one this morning. Might be wrong. I provided you a setup you can try. You can short it here and put 838. That's feasible as well. We have breaking market structure, inversion fair value gap, first presentation fair value gap. We have trading inside a 5-minute and a 15-minute CB over here. So yeah, usually around this time the move is coming, because we've been extremely choppy, and around 10:30, 10:45 a move is gonna unfold. But considering we've stayed so much in discount, in a daily discount, since we opened, obviously, regular trading hours, look how they look. See, this high is very interesting to watch. This is a breaker over here, low, high, low, low, higher, high, and we've been touching this breaker and this fair value gap here as well. This is holding the price, see. So usually I'll be buying by now, but I want to wait, and that's my confirmation. Buying. This is my stop. As I said, it's always a big candle. Or basically buying this breaker together with this order block. Our stop loss is at the highs. Basically, our stop loss is below this breaker, low, high, low, low, higher, high. We have this inversion fair value gap to help us as well. And this one, right after entering this fair value gap, if we show signs of strength, we're gonna add more, but I'm not gonna add now until the move confirms because we already have one contract. Bear in mind, we can still be very bearish. It's just let's buy one ES as well. Stop loss just below this inversion fair value gap, and inside the first presentation fair value gap. If this move doesn't work, I'm not gonna place more orders today. We still left relative equal lows here. I'm just basing the fact that maybe we're gonna keep the SMT, but I don't wanna over leverage until we get something confirmed. Because if it doesn't work, like we have a breaker here, we have inversion fair value gap, inversion fair value gap. If it doesn't work, it's gonna stay choppy and we need to get out of this market environment. We don't have high probability setups, and that's fine. Just be mindful of that and keep the risk to a minimum. If we see price trading above 10, 12 swing high, we can add some more, but until then we keep we stay with minimal risk, because to be honest, the move should have happened by now. I don't like the fact that it keeps on dipping here, because we're still bearish in a sense, as long as we're trading below the first presentation fair value gap. This is a 2 minute. This is a 3 minute, so we need to put it below here. Yeah, this is not good. And yes, I think we're close to, yeah. Yeah, we might be stopped out, so. Most probably. Yeah. The high of this candle was not taken, so that was one of my mistakes when I took this trade. I did not wait for full confirmation. I'm gonna use this order block. If this doesn't work, we're done. We have also these two relatively good lows here, so yeah, this is a fair value gap here as well, CB. Yeah, we got stopped out on ES. Done. There's nothing I could do in this market environment. It's too choppy, and I did not sit enough with the market this morning in order to understand what's gonna happen. So now this might even go back. It's just frustrating for me that I placed my stop loss so tight. Mm. But it's a low resistance liquidity run. So yes, I know that. It happened to me as well. You get impatient because the market is moving sometimes and you don't make money out of it. You need to pass a reval, and then you're gonna be stressed. What if they don't pay you out? What if you don't meet the requirements? I don't know. If I'll go back in time, I would be trading live accounts every day instead of prop firms. It's different. The trading is different on live accounts. I take it more seriously. At least for me, this is how it works. Well, these kind of things you learn over time to keep emotions aside, and even sometimes you might be very good of you might be very good at keeping your emotions in check, but if you have a bad day in your personal life, you can get screwed. And now This is one of those times. We have this inversion fair value gap, order block breaker on the 32nd, trying to attack this, the fact that we have SMT with ES as well. It's a very tight trade as well. ES took the low, Nasdaq didn't, and we left these relative equal highs here. This is the move that I was expecting here to have, because we already took some liquidity, but I guess they needed more. It's SMT. I'm not gonna bother with these relative equal lows for now. For now, I have SMT with ES, which gives me conviction that the price might go higher, and this can be an inversion fair value gap for ES, right? Plus, I'm very well positioned. Worst case scenario, I just lose 17 bucks. They can still take the lows and then go higher. It's just choppy day, and that's all there is. A choppy day. Yep. As I said, choppy day. I kind of understood that from the pre-market action. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, there's nothing we can do right now. Even if the price is gonna reach 910, it's gonna come back down at some point somehow. Let's see one more try if he wants to rumble. So we have SMT, and my entry was, the idea was to enter inside this fair value gap. Right now I would like for this to stay a breakaway gap, and basically for us to reach 900s. I know we have relative equal lows. My narrative would be to go higher and then for the afternoon to come back for this relative equal lows. So yeah, my idea is to buy this fair value gap basically. You should wait for confirmation to go above these highs. It's very choppy. I still believe there is a chance this trade is not gonna work. It's a very low probability setup, very low, because we don't have any breaker or order block to help us. So all I am really considering right now, and I'm gonna be patient. I'll let them take my stop loss. They're gonna run through these lows and they're gonna take it higher. So I'm gonna wait for that scenario. Uh, why do I enter? Because my stop loss is very small. And now this is an inversion fair value gap. This one, just give a bit more room, but that's gonna happen. So this is a short at the end of the day. If my risk reward is 1 to 5, I'm gonna take some low probability trades, because they need to work only 1/5 of the time in order to break even. Only 25% of the time they need to work. So That's the reason. It's all probability, guys. 20% is one versus 5, you're right. We're gonna turn very... Let me think about it. One thing I did wrong was not short this one. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, nothing is happening for shopping. Trading is a constant battle with yourself, and this is something that I face as well every day, and this is something that everyone is facing. The more you're gonna practice, the more you're gonna understand your brain and the way it works. And if you take notes and you journal and you take pictures at the end of every session, pictures with your trades, with your entries and exits, and then you look the next day or the next morning or after you take a few hours off your screen, you're gonna start asking yourself, okay, why did I took a trade here? I'm gonna say emotions. Did you respect the strategy? No. Then you're gonna start, like in time, you're gonna start realizing as you're pushing the button that you should not be actually pushing the button, and it's a constant struggle with yourself. You're gonna have to trade a lot. So the advice I can give is to practice more and journal. You're very impatient when you see you're in a winning trade, and you're very patient when you see that you're losing because you want to get the money back. This is the beginner stages of a trader's development. Yeah, yeah. It happens to me as well, as it did today, 2 times. Well, if you find something that you love, that you like, just don't give up on it. It's gonna take you years, but you're gonna make a living out of it. It's just it's just a long process. So don't give up if you really love it, if you like it. And not for the gamble aspect of it, but just because you think this is the game for you, just keep on doing it. Okay, I want to try this idea. I'm trading this inversion fair value gap, this one as well, to attack these relative equal lows. The price should not come back here again, and if it does, means that we're gonna go high. Once we take this relative equal lows, I'm just going to move to break even or 826 because it can just turn back on us. So actually, you know what? Relative equal lows here. Relative equal highs here. Whichever you do. I'm gonna be chopped around. I'm just giving up on this day. I don't like my entry, so I don't know why the terminology with turtle soup came, but basically, yeah, I don't know what does it stands for, but who am I to judge? We left relative equal lows here, and we have to over here, so let's wait for the price. 845 is a confirmation that we can turn bullish. Until then, it's just a manipulation. Yeah, manipulation it was. Yeah, I'm using my keyboard. Okay. I'm using the 5 minute fair value gap on this one. But Very slow price action, so they're manipulating, keeping the price down until they're gonna send it up. So might happen in the afternoon. It's already 11 o'clock, so I'm not gonna wait. We're gonna be swiped away here. Yeah, I'm done for the day. Um, Extremely bad day on my part. I overtraded. Just because I know the final outcome doesn't mean that I need to push buttons premeditary. And this is something that I've done today. Yeah, I'm using Google Sheets, and today is gonna be very interesting to journal everything because I placed a lot of trades, and yeah, I still believe we're bullish. But yeah, it is what it is. I was very tight with all my stops, and I'm not happy about it. Time to reflect, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.